So how is your website going? Or are you in the process of setting up a new website and you're not really sure where to start from or where to go from? Well, let's take a look at setting up a website strategy for you. And there's many components to that, but we're just going to start right at the beginning, try and keep this nice and simple. We'll start with stage one, which I call the discovery phase. Stepping back a step, why it might be important for you to have a website strategy before putting anything else onto your design or into your site. First, it aligns your business with your website to ensure that your website is actually going to be working for you. And I always love to say that one of your best employees should be your website. So one of the first things we like to look at is goals and objectives, and are they aligned with your business? The next thing will be audience. Have you moved on from your current audience? Do you have a new audience sector? Are you talking to your audience through your website in the right language, etc.? Is it the right target? And are you problem solving? Are you solving their problems? That's a very important part for a very successful website. The other is leakage. If you have a current website, are you receiving leakages? So are people clicking out on social media links, bouncing when they hit the page because the page is loading too slow? These are things which we can solve looking at your Google Analytics, and it's a really important factor when you contract with a web designer. They should be asking you, can you look at our analytics to get an overview of what's going on? Another thing to be looking at is content. So if you have content already on your site, is it the right content? Can it be reused and repurposed to meet your audience expectations? And once again, it's got to be solving a problem. It's really important that if you can solve a problem, this will lead to the call to actions and the right objectives being met and then hitting your goals. And another good point, just go in and check your competition. What are they up to? Have they moved on in the last 6 months, 12 months, or since you've set up your website? Are they targeting correctly? Now there's a great tool I would love to show you, and I'm going to put a link to the bottom. It's by Neil Patel. It's called Ubersuggest, and you can put your URL in there and you can see what you're ranking for, but you can also put your competitor's URL in there and see what keywords they're ranking for. It's a really neat way to just get an understanding of how everyone is placed in the ecosystem among your competitors. Now, once we have all these elements in place and we've got a good understanding of what's going on and what's driving our business and what's required to drive our business, we can then package this up and start to look at the objectives. So make sure that our website strategy has a good set of objectives, and I'm going to jump into another video after this and go into a little bit more depth about setting up those objectives for you. So until next time, have a great day.